deserved celebration because they've been around for a century. The Chicago Clock Company. We're taking you behind the scenes now. I'm here with my man Brian. Brian, in the last hour, we talked about over 100 years, how much the business has changed. But when we look at the mechanics of the clock, a lot of aspects of this world hasn't changed over the course of a century.
That's so true. This is an antique clock. It's quite old. I'm in the process of winding these right now. This is a test stand. We have 6 of these. We test them all the time. But this has 3 weights. If you were to notice, I don't know if you can pan down and see. Let me get maybe I can wind the last one.
And the reason we're showing this is because you guys do a lot of repairs as well. You're not just
these are all repairs.
These
are all repairs. These are all repairs. This is an old one. Here's a modern one, but you'll see it still has 3 weights. They do the same thing, but just in a different way. They all keep time, and they all chime, and they strike on the hour.
Now, obviously, this got started back in 1917. Are you guys still repairing these clocks today?
Absolutely.
The same way you were in 1970, the same way?
The same way. A lot of the older ones, you can't get parts. We have to, manufacture our own parts.
And is there an art to it? Because I'm looking at all of these pieces, and when you strip it apart, it's almost as beautiful to look at, for lack of a better word, naked, than it is, all sort of, put back together.
Yeah, well, if you notice on this one, well, I know you're feeling over that way, but the face is off of this clock. I'm testing it like that in case I need to make adjustments on the front plate of the clock. Here's another one with the dial up here. You can see this one.
It really is.
We'll run them, and then we'll put the face back on and run them. We run these for 4 to 6 weeks before they're brought back.
It's fantastic. Well, that's a very small amount of time when you consider 100 years of existence.
Right.
So well done. All right, guys, we're going to be back out here again in the 9 o'clock hour. Chicago Clock Company, been around for a century, celebrating a century. This year began back in 1917. A lot of things have changed, but as you can see, just with these, a lot of things haven't changed. So I'm Jake Hamilton out here, Chicago Clock Company. Brian, thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you so much.
For now, we are going to toss it somewhere. I don't know. We're going to toss it either to break or to the anchors, but for now, we're going to toss it back to you guys.